Alrighty, heaven, everyone. This is Tycoon Wibby for istrep.cash, and today, yes, we will be going over new ISCRI and new members. Alrighty, I'm the newest user here, and I see I got my manage here, and I can go in there and we can look over that we went last time, and down here we can see that we kick this button here and it'll set our new election date for a year out so we can get our stuff together and make sure by the time elections happen they can. And of course down here you see we can buy ISCRI rep charges. So a TSTC has to have a certain number of utility tokens, and those utility tokens allow it to have certain charges, right? And as we can see, we got the TST istrep.cash charges equaling 25. So we can do actions up to 25 rep charges worth. And if we like to buy some more, we can click here and it'll pop it up here. And we can scroll up. Yeah, you probably need to scroll up. So you can scroll up and you can see that we have 20 tokens here. So that's such and such ZEC at this particular time period. Yeah. And you can go to the 3 and we can see we have 60 there. So it's really 1 times 20, 3 times 26 times 20, so that you can do your actions. Because some of you are going to be adding a lot of ISCRI and you're going to be having to do a lot of activity and actions, which cost rep cash charges. Oh yeah. So we can come in here. Let's look at the new members, right? So in here is where you will be able to have your new members, and you'll be able to, as always, click in the image and it'll say, would you like this user? Would you dislike this user? Yeah, it takes multiple people to set that up and it's only me. So this is how we're getting it, because you're really going to learn this when you go to the meetup group, whenever it gets to your local town, because I'm going to put a meetup group nearly everywhere on the surface of this planet and the moon and Mars, right? Because that's our general plan of action going forward. So in order to start new members, yeah, you have to go as the TSTC manager over here, right? You have to go and meet people and scan their QR code. Yes, when we're talking about scanning the QR code, so you can come over here to your scanner, you can press that scan here and it'll start you in the scanning process. So you scan a person's QR code user, right? Of course, in the app, and this page will pop up. Well, hold on, that's wrong. This page will pop up, right? And you see it says send member request. So you actually have to press that button after looking at their profile, right? Because security, spam, we grew up with it, gotta mitigate it. These are my processes for mitigating it. Heaven. So we can go back in here and we can go back into our managing to our ISCRI. You see we have a particular ISCRI here, right? This particular user, it's tester 3, and this is their ISCRI rep card. Yeah. And so that's 0 USD, 0 cub, 0 exposed. And once again, we break it down into big numbers. Your total capital return covered. Yeah. Total capital return exposed. Yeah. Total capital raised. Total token sold. Total commission earned. Dates sold. Yeah. So we keep all of these particular metrics on the ISCRI as they are going about raising capital for whoever they get an agreement to raise capital for. And the one beautiful thing between the financiers and the ISCRI is the TCR exposed. Yes, if they go and raise $1,000, it is also on their reputation to make sure that that $1,000 becomes total capital return covered. right? So they were exposed for $1,000. They made sure that $1,000 got pushed back to the market to cover what they had exposed. Yeah. And this is just what it looks like before they get up and going. And yeah, we'll show a profile of one that's been put through the testing. Yeah. And so, all right, how do I make me a new ISCRI? Yeah. And you create a new ISCRI by having a user send you a ISCRI request. Yeah. And when they send you a ISCRI request, it shows up here and you can walk your users through it. Yeah. And you have to tell them the process. Hey, you raise capital. The capital is on your reputation also. So watch who you're raising capital for. Always set up deals that you are aware that you can completely finish, yes, or whatever specifics that you have. But generally, go out there, raise capital, do it to the best of your ability. Only take on what you think you can deal. Yeah. And make sure that you are checking in and making sure that the capital is getting returned back to the market. So, yeah, that's what happens when you talk your ISKI through it. And there'll be a good button down here for you to come through